We are ready to announce tonight's starting lineups. Ron Jantz with Sar Zucci along with you tonight for not only this matchup, but Game 2 tonight, the one we're all anticipating here in Northeastern Ohio as the Spartans of Case Western Reserve play Mary Hardin Baylor. We're looking at Elmhurst bench. Their starting lineup looks like this. Number 23, 6'5", 280 senior center, Levon Thomas. Levon, 12 points, 5 rebounds per game. For Calvin College, starting number 0 from Huntley, Illinois, 6'4", 185 sophomore, Uchenna Egakeza. Uchenna, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. On the other side for the Blue Jays, number 24, it's Jay Militello. Militello from Elmwood Park, Illinois, 6'4", 210, 9 points, 5 rebounds per game. For the Calvin University Knights, the grad student, number 24 from Grand Rapids, Michigan, 6'6", 205, Emmett Warner. Emmett, 7 rebounds, 5 points per game. Number 22 for Elmhurst, Wesley Hooker. Hooker from Downers Grove, Illinois. He's 6'2", 180, 12 points, 5 rebounds. For Calvin University, playing guard, graduate student, starting tonight, Thad Szymanski, Ada, Michigan, 6'1", 185. Szymanski, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Number 2 for Elmhurst, Ocean Johnson from Schiller Park, Illinois, 6'3", 190-pounder. Ocean averaging 10 points, 5 rebounds. For Calvin, number 21, it's Alec Fruin. 6'4", 205 pounds, Beloit, Wisconsin. Alec, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Rounding out top 5 for Elmhurst, it's number 1 from Chicago. Chicago Heights, 5'11", 165 senior guard. It's Jake Rohde. Jake leading all scorers, 18 points per game. Wrapping it up for Calvin. Coming out, banging bodies, Luke Morrison. Luke can put the ball in the basket. 6'5", 200-pounder from Bristol, Indiana. Luke Morrison averaging 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists per game. That's Elmhurst getting it done in the huddle, ready to start their match tonight in the Sweet 16. Blue Jays 24-6 on the season, 11-5 in conference play. Calvin University 22-8. On the season. They come in 11-3 in conference play. They were runner-ups, and they've got a chance to punch a ticket to the Elite 8 tonight. Calvin, as you can see, breaking in white jerseys, trimmed in maroon and gold with Calvin across their chest. And the Blue Jays of Elmhurst will walk out in those powder blue jerseys with Elmhurst across their chest in white, trimmed in black. Elmhurst will jump with Wesley Hooker. And Emmett Warners will jump center for the Knights of Calvin University. We're ready to start the Cleveland Sweet 16. Elmhurst will control. Levon Thomas, the big guy, will bring it up and hand it off to Hooker. This is Wesley Hooker. Elmhurst comes in averaging 82 points per game. The Blue Jays can certainly put the basket or the ball in the basket. That's a little scoop shot that's missed, an air ball, and Morrison comes down with a rebound. This is Luke Morrison. Morrison with the mustache, wearing number 22. He's the scorer on this Calvin basketball team. Calvin on the year averaging 79 points per game, a 3 in the air to start it, and it's a good one. That's Alec Fruin with the opening basket of the evening.
That's exactly how Calvin wants to start this game. They want to get on the upper hand as early as possible. They want to control this game and play at their pace. They're the underdog. They don't want to let Elmhurst play their game and control the way they want to and have in so many games this year.
Little fadeaway lane shot is missed, and Morrison with another rebound. Check that. That was Warners with that rebound. Warners now on that left block baseline. He'll get it back. Warner's working against Thomas, banging bodies inside. Shot clock's at 12. This is Morrison out top, ball tied up, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Knights of Calvin University.
That's a good defensive possession for Elmhurst. You saw Levon Thomas staying strong in the post. He's got that size advantage. That's a matchup that they actually like, and they want to make sure Calvin doesn't get the shots they like.
Szymanski inbounded it, got it back, and knocked down a 3. That's a way to start off a Sweet 16 game. Back-to-back threes for the Knights.
Yeah, and that's a quick play for Calvin. They were playing a slow-paced possession right before, and they come back and seem to catch the Blue Jays off guard there. That's perfect from Szymanski.
Thomas inside, double teamed. Thomas with a soft floater would not go. And the Blue Jays are 0 for 3 to start this game. Egakeza rolls and drops. Uchenna, Egakeza. Don't look now, but Calvin's up 8.
We talked about the Blue Jays started off hot in that first game, the round of 64 with a 10-0 lead. Here's Calvin doing it right back to him.
Boy, beautiful ball movement that time. Jay Militello gets an easy layup. First bucket for Elmhurst University. 2.5 minutes gone in this basketball game. 2 games tonight in the Cleveland Sweet 16. This is Morrison inside, looking for help, doesn't get it, and here come the Blue Jays. Quickly down the floor, in trouble, off the glass. How he made that. Jake Rody on the way down, let it fly.
That's why Elmhurst is so good. They have so many guys who can create shots in different ways. How do you stop that? You can't. That's perfect offense there from Rody.
Whistle away from the ball. Foul will go against Elmhurst. It's going to go on Ocean Johnson. Johnson, the junior guard out of Schiller Park, Illinois. It's John Baines, head basketball coach at Elmhurst. 145 wins, now his 9th season. This is Calvin. Fruin out top with Egakeza. Morrison, the cutter. He'll turn, shoot, missed it long. And the Blue Jays down with a rebound. Here comes Elmhurst. 24 wins in 30 games this year. The high screen. That's Rody to the basket, off the glass, won't go. Egakeza with the loose ball. 2-on-1 break. Egakeza to his teammate. Laid up, did not fall by Szymanski, but he'll shoot free throws. Foul's going to go against Elmhurst. It's on Wesley Hooker. Wesley defending on the 2-on-1 break. That's Wesley's first, and Thad Szymanski is at the foul line. That's Szymanski, number 14.
That's a good play from Szymanski. He knows what he's capable of in terms of going up there, drawing that foul. It was a good shot, actually, and almost got it to fall. He's a 76% free throw shooter, so you know that if he gets to the line, he still has a really good chance to get you more points. Clever possession there from Calvin.
Szymanski from Ada, Michigan. Played his high school ball at Grand Rapids Christian, stayed home, and playing for Calvin University, located in Grand Rapids. Makes them both. Szymanski, 13 points per game on the season. He's got 5 already in the first 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Check that, 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Elmhurst trying to stay tight early. Calvin got off to an 8-0 start. Shot clock's at 10. This is Thomas. Levon, right block, double down. He's double teamed. He'll force it up. Off the glass, wouldn't go. And that rebound's pulled by Fruin. This is Alec Fruin with the basketball. Looking left, goes left. Working it inside. Calvin with a spin away fader on the baseline. Would not go. That was Morrison with the shot. Ball was knocked off. They'll say a Blue Jay. Here's a look at Morrison.
Yeah, we'll see. It looked like it went off Levon Thomas that time. It looked like his right hand was in there and pushed the ball out of bounds. That's a good call from the officials.
In the win over St. John, Morrison had 22 points. They'll feed it inside off the inbound, laying it up and laying it in. That's Marcus Bolt. Bolt, number 20, off the bench from Wheaton, Illinois. 12-4, Knights over the Blue Jays. High screen. Johnson Ocean with the basketball. Ocean crossover, breaking some ankles, shot blocked. Calvin's defense recovers, ball knocked at the scorer's table. Almost got that one in my lap, Sar.
Yeah, you can see these teams are getting aggressive on the defensive side. It was a beautiful block by Calvin. They're doing exactly what they needed to do so far, controlling this game up 8, just 5 minutes in.
This is a TV timeout. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Calvin huddling up on their stools out on the floor. Around their head basketball coach Bill Saul. Bill in the middle of that with his team. Bill in his first year at Calvin University. Before Calvin, he was the head coach at Northern Michigan University, way up north in Marquette. Spent 6 years there. He was very successful. Two-time conference champion up there. There's a look at the Elmhurst bench. Elmhurst coming in. They've won 6 games in a row, the Blue Jays have. They have been very good at home this year, 14-1, but they're on the road tonight in Cleveland. And that young man's probably got us on in his headsets. He's eating some Cheetos or Doritos, and they're nacho cheese. How do I know? Because he's licking his orange and red fingers right now, and that's the best part about eating nacho cheese Doritos or spicy hot Cheetos. I saw some of those Cheetos and Doritos in the concession stand as I walked in, and saw I had to resist the temptation. I love chips, Doritos, Cheetos of all things, but you can't call a basketball game with Doritos in your mouth. So tonight on my road home, I'm going to do what that young man was doing. We're back to basketball. Set for a great matchup in game 1. It's 12-4 Calvin. Knights are up early. 4.5 minutes gone. Nice defense on the baseline, a steal on the far sideline. Blue Jays on the break. Shooting free throws will be Dominic Jenko. Fouls on number 20, that's on Marcus Bolt. This is Jenko, he got the steal, walked the tightrope on the sideline, and Dominic's gonna shoot free throws where he's very good, 80% at the foul line.
This is also something Elmhurst did really well in their last game against Pomona Pitzer. They forced 12 turnovers and only committed 2 themselves. They're very good at taking care of the basketball. That's part of their experience, and they know how to get it back from the other team.
Dominic Jenko misses the first. He's from Zionsville, Indiana. He's a senior point guard. Dominic started every game a year ago for this Blue Jays basketball team, and he averaged 13 points. He was second-team all-conference. This year, his role is coming off the bench and providing energy and leadership for Coach Baines. Misses them both. That was extremely unusual for the senior sharpshooter. So it's still 12-4. Calvin still with the 8-point lead. The little floater in the lane is up and good by Uchenna Egakeza. Egakeza from Huntley, Illinois, has got 4. Leads at 10. Largest lead in the early moments of this matchup. 3 in the air, and it's a good one. That's Wesley Hooker. Hooker with his 35th 3 on the season. Steal in the backcourt. Here comes Jenko with it. Dominic looking left, now looks back right. Drives to the basket, laid it up, laid it in. Dominic Jenko's got 2, and don't look now, but Calvin's on a 5-0 run, or Elmhurst against Calvin.
You mentioned Jenko changed his role to coming off the bench, but what does he do when he comes off? He gives a spark to his team. He was still second-team all-conference this year, even with his changed role. He's an exciting player to watch, and he's taking over right now.
Little fadeaway, speaking of taking over, Uchenna Egakeza in the lane. He's got 6 quick ones. 16-9, 5.5 gone, opening half. Little fadeaway, instant offense off the bench. Jenko missed that shot. Calvin tried to save it. It was a good move by Elmhurst that time. Hunter Merritt. You'll see Hunter, number 33, grab this rebound as it goes out of bounds, and he throws it off a Calvin player.
Yeah, couldn't really tell from that angle, but from here it did look like it tipped off, and that's why Elmhurst is going to keep possession of the ball. That's a great play. They steal an extra possession out of that, and those are so important as every game gets bigger and bigger on the road here.
Plenty of time on the shot clock on that possession. Still 15 seconds. This is Jenko with the basketball. Shot clock's now at 8. Jenko draws the defense. Good ball movement. This is Merritt. Shot clock's down to 3. Someone's going to have to chuck it, and there goes the chuck, and that's an air ball. Boy, credit Calvin Saar with coming out on that inbounds play and just locking it down.
Yeah, these are 2 really good defensive teams. Both Calvin and Elmhurst only allow 69 points a game, but Calvin right now is locking them down. Elmhurst does not have a scorer with more than 3 points right now, and it was Hooker on the 1-3. They're not letting anybody get hot right now.
Egakeza out top with the left-hand dribble. Egakeza's got 6 quick points. There's a 3 that misses left. Janko with the rebound. Dominic Janko is doing everything right now for this Elmhurst basketball team. Popped that one, rolled around, and did not go, but we've got a foul on the rebound. Foul's on Calvin. It's on Uchenna Egakeza. This is Janko. Dominic Janko, left elbow, little 15-footer. He's 0 for 3 so far from 15 feet, though. He missed that one, and then he missed 2 free throws. It is the opening moments of the Cleveland Sweet 16. Ron Jantz, Sarzucci, along with our Case Western Reserve University production team, very excited to bring you Sweet 16 basketball. Janko got the hoop. He'll shoot a free throw.
That's the play they needed, and Janko that time he used his speed. Watch him cut right underneath Szymanski. He didn't even see him coming, didn't see the ball come out towards him, and great job getting the ball up and away from that defender, and that's what allowed him to get the shot to still fall even though he was getting pushed.
There's one. That's all Dominic needed to make one of those free throws. He's got 5. This team's down only 4 now. They were down 10 at 14-4. Tightening the defense. Calvin looking to get a hoop. Whistle away from the ball. Cutter in the basket. That's where the whistle was. We've got somebody that's hurt.
Well, it looks like officials pointing at Jay Militello, who's walking over to the sideline.
Well, Emmett Warner's, or actually, you're right, it was Jay Militello. Jay's going to take a rest. So Jay's out. 12 on the shot clock for Calvin. This is Morrison off a screen, catch and shoot the 3, missed it.
Again, unusual for Morrison. He started 0 for 3 so far today.
Fouls on Calvin. It will go against Emmett Warner's. That's Emmett's first. Elmhurst will inbound it. Elmhurst out of the College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin. They won their conference tournament. 3 in the corner. Missed long. Ball kept alive, though, by Sensenig. This is Hooker with the basketball inside to Janko, and Dominic Janko lays it up, lays it in. He's got 7.
Yeah, and he's been their best spark on offense. Again, coming off the bench, he's creating plays for this Elmhurst side. That's what they need. They're only down 2 now.
Working it inside to Morrison, back outside, in and out game. Shot missed. Here comes Elmhurst. Got a chance to tie or take the lead. Rhodey with the basketball, cut off on the baseline. Good ball movement. The Blue Jays moving it. Another great pass, laying it up and laying it in is Wesley Hooker.
It was Hooker on the finish, yeah. Did you see Janko on that pass? He went up. And we got some commotion on the floor now. Looked like Janko hit the deck on that play.
TV timeout coming up. And it couldn't come at a better time for Calvin. They need to catch their breath. If you're Elmhurst, you're wishing, hey, let's jump that TV timeout. Let's keep it rolling. Because Elmhurst, if we can take a look at their bench during this TV timeout, they were down 14-4. There's Calvin. They lost a 10-point lead. Elmhurst was down 14-4 with about 15 minutes left in the half. Well, we're now at about 12 minutes left in the half. And due in large part to the play of that young man, Dominic Janko, with the assist on that basket. The Elmhurst University Blue Jays have come all the way back, down 10, games tied. It's 16-16, might as well be 0-0 on the opening tip. And that's where we're at, almost midway through this opening first half. Calvin coming back out. Luke Morrison, Alec Fruin, Marcus Bolt. It's Bolt, number 20 from Wheaton Academy in Wheaton, Illinois. Well, speaking of Illinois, they are well represented, the College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin in the Sweet 16. They've got 3 teams in the Sweet 16, including Elmhurst, playing here tonight. And it's a turnover off the inbounds. Fouls on Uchenna Egakeza for a moving screen. It's Uchenna's first. Everything going wrong right now for the Knights. You know, in a game, there are ebb and flows. There are rushes and there are lulls, peaks and valleys. You just got to roll with it. When the storm's hitting you hard and you feel like you're not going to survive it, you just got to survive the storm. And right now, Calvin's trying to survive the storm of the Blue Jays of Elmhurst.
Yeah, so that's an important possession for Elmhurst, though. They couldn't take the lead on that one. And this is a chance for Calvin now to regain the momentum. They've been suffering with Jenko right now. He's on the floor still, but they can still manage to contain him if they can pull ahead once again.
High screen, shot in the air, looks good, and it is. That's a much-needed 3 from Thad Chymanski. He's got 8 points, including 2 threes. On the drive, soft right-hand hook, protecting his shot very well is Ocean Johnson.
So now even though Calvin got the lead back, it looks like Elmhurst is in a rhythm on the offensive end. Looks like we have a foul on the floor.
Fouls on Levon Thomas. You'll see that on the baseline as Levon bodied up against Marcus Bolt. Levon, 6'5", 280, he's a senior. Another 3. That one missed. Could have been another foul on Thomas. It went unnoticed. They'll work it inside to Levon. Drop step, left-handed, soft shot won't go. Ball kept alive and then controlled by Bolt. Marcus Bolt with that rebound. This is Fruin handing it off. Bolt with a step to the basket off the glass. Missed it. Thomas with a little bit of presence there. Foul, little hand check. Eli Sensenig, number 15, will be called for the foul. Good foul on Eli, really a smart foul by Eli because he was getting beat. And Elmhurst was going to have a layup.
And again, the best thing Calvin can do right now is just stay ahead. So as you mentioned, that's a good foul because Ocean Johnson had a clean look at the basket. That would have given Elmhurst a lead. Calvin wants to control this game for as long as they can and just ride it out all the way through.
Janko in the give and go, and that's too easy if you're Calvin University. Dominic Janko got 9 points. There's 9 minutes gone in this half, and he came off the bench. Defense tying it up. Morrison missed the shot. Here comes Elmhurst the other way. Boy, Luke Morrison had to feel like he had 10 guys on him. Boy, great hands. Anticipating the pass, stepping in was Thad Chymanski. He saved another layup by Dominic Janko. Look at the lead. Janko's underneath there all by himself. Chymanski comes in and keeps it alive. Rohde, Jake Rohde, now in the game for Elmhurst. This is Janko with it. Thinks about shooting. Shot clock's at 9. Backing it down, turnaround shot won't go, but thought Elmhurst was going to grab it. Here comes Calvin. This is Fruin with it. Alec left side looking for a teammate. He finds it in Sensenig. Fruig and Sensenig. This is Warners. Emmett on the baseline in jail, but comes out of it a free man. Emmett Warners had the baseline as a defender and 2 guys on either side. Used the rim to protect his shot, and Emmett Warners is on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. It's 21-20. Calvin with the lead. 9 minutes left, opening half. Shot missed. Rebound by Morrison. Luke, eyes up. Eyes up and eyes up. Baseline, ball kicked. Got a foul. Foul's gonna go against number 1, that's Jake Rohde.
Yeah, and a little overzealous that time reaching in. He got 2 hands out there and the ball was already gone. He just swiped straight at the arm. That's gonna get called. But for Calvin, take a look at Luke Morrison. Again, he's 0 for 3 from the field. He hasn't made a shot. He has no points so far today. If he gets hot, this could be a dangerous situation for Elmhurst.
Elmhurst with great hands producing the turnover. Here come the Blue Jays to settle it in. Long three. Settled it. Didn't happen very long. Brody saw when he liked, so he took it. And shooting free throws will be Alec Fruin. That's Fruin, number 21, the grad student out of Beloit, Wisconsin. Here's Alec with the left-hand drive, laid it up with the right hand and drew the foul.
Yeah, and sometimes when you go up with that hand that's closer to the basket, it's also closer to the defender. So what does that mean? You're probably going to get hit. That's why you got that foul call that time for Fruin.
Fruin on the season, 74% from the foul line. That foul was on Zapinski. That's Jonathan's first. Rattled and wouldn't go. And Ocean Johnson smooth with the rebound. I love saying that name, Ocean Johnson. Rolls off your tongue. This is Ocean with the basketball. Lost it, got it back. He'll shoot it. Long rebound. Here comes Fruin. As Sar has pointed out, Luke Morrison still looking for his first basket. Another turnover. How many turnovers does Calvin have in the opening 12 minutes now?
Yeah, that was number 7 right there, but Elmhurst only has 4 points off of him, so still playing tight, sure-handed defense are the Knights.
22-20. Calvin with the bucket lead. They led 14-4. It was 8-0 early. Shot will not drop. Went all the way to the top of the backboard. Walking it up. No hurry is Wesley Hooker. Jantz Sarzucci with you tonight from Horsburgh Gymnasium at the Veal Athletic Center on the campus of Case Western Reserve University. It's the Cleveland Sweet 16. What a sloppy basketball game right now. On the break, Morrison, it almost went. That's a circus shot. Quickly down the floor, and that one will go up and in for Wesley Hooker. Hooker's got 7, games tied at 22.
Smart play from Warner's that time on the defensive end. He knew he was beat on that long pass that time. If he went up, that was a foul and probably another free point. Again, those are going to get more important as the game stays tight like this.
Boy, a strong move that time by Luke Morrison. He took a look at Jake Rohde right here. You'll see it, and went right by Rohde. And I think as he was going by, Rohde caught Morrison's fingers in his eyeball. Jake's head snapped back, and he was holding his face as he came off the floor, but he looks pretty good sitting on the bench right now. Get this opportunity right now to thank the production team here at Case Western Reserve University tonight. They have done the Spartan basketball men and women all season long, and they're so happy to get a Sweet 16 matchup. 2 games tonight, a championship game in the Sweet 16, which makes it an Elite 8 game tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And then the winner, of course, tomorrow night will go off to the Final Four in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It is Sweet 16 time in Division III college basketball. March 11th, there are 4 Sweet 16 regional sites, one of them right here in Cleveland, Ohio. One of them's down in Virginia at Randolph-Macon. Randolph, the #1 seed overall in the entire tournament. One's in Illinois at Illinois Wesleyan. Illinois Wesleyan ranked 7th in the country right now. And then the 4th Sweet 16 site is in Ohio, 2 in Ohio. This one in southeastern Ohio in Marietta. Marietta, the #2 ranked team in the country. They're 27-2, and they are hosting their Sweet 16. So lots of basketball action in Division III tonight. 2 games at each one of those sites. The winners will play tomorrow night in all the Elite 8 games, and then the 4 winners will head on to Fort Wayne, Indiana for the national championships. Plenty of basketball left here. We're tied at 22 with 6:47 left in the opening half, and that's Luke Morrison with his first point of the night. Morrison, 79% from the foul line this year. He scores 19 points per game.
And again, having an uncharacteristic night. He shoots 46% normally, but he's 0 of 4 from the field, including 0 of 1 from 3. look for him to try and get better shots and improve that, and look for the Knights to keep feeding him the ball.
Janko to Thomas. Thomas on that block. He'll get double teamed, lost the ball, and they'll say it went off a Knight. Going a lot inside to Levon Thomas, 6'5", 280. He's a senior, so he's got great experience, plus that physicality that he can play with. Thomas looking for a teammate. Finds it. This is Janko. Step back three. Merritt missed it long, and reaching up and grabbing the rebound is Alec Fruin. Alec has had a pretty good game so far. Long three. How about that? Spotting up. Thad Szymanski. Thad's got 11 points, 9 of them outside the arc.
Yeah, the Blue Jays have to do something to stop him. He's getting hot for Calvin now, and he's going to be a problem if he can keep shooting the three ball like that.
Thomas trying to control it out top. One dribble, shot up, missed, and a foul in the backcourt. That's a foul the Blue Jays don't want to commit. Foul will go against Emmett Warners. That's Emmett's second. No, check that. Foul's against Jay Militello. That's Jay's first.
Yeah, and we saw Militello come out earlier in the game with that injury. It looked like they were checking out his shoulder on the sideline. He did a couple exercises. He sat on the bench for a while, but eventually they did say he looked good enough to come back. So we'll see if that continues to be a problem for him. He's on the floor right now.
This is Sensenig at the foul line. Eli on the season, 68%. Nice crowd on hand tonight. There's some fans from Calvin dressed in their maroon and gold. Calvin located in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Make one, miss one for Eli Sensenig. Elmhurst is here from Elmhurst, Illinois. They're on the west side of Chicago, suburb of the Windy City. Good defense by Calvin. Shot clock's at 14, shot blocked. Awesome job by Luke Morrison. Foul's on the floor. Foul's going to go against Jay Militello. It's Jay's second. Militello was first team in the conference a year ago. Starter for head coach John Baines. He's got 2 fouls tonight. Jay's going to take a seat.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. 2 fouls this quickly. He was a unanimous first-team All-Selection this year, and he's a really important player for this Blue Jays team. Even though it doesn't necessarily reflect on the stat sheet, he does a little bit of everything, and that's why he's so good. They're going to want to have him on the floor as the game goes on, so keep an eye on that foul number.
Sensenig back at the foul line where he's 2 of 3 on the night tonight. Eli off the bench this year for head coach Bill Saul. 5 points, 3 rebounds a game. He's already got 3 on the point side. Back to an 8-point spread for Calvin. At the moment, they have weathered the Elmhurst storm. Game was tied at 16. Elmhurst had come all the way back from an 8-0 deficit and a 14-4 deficit. That will help. That's a 3-ball. Bryce Drews.
No lead for Calvin is going to be comfortable in this game. Elmhurst once again trailed in their last matchup by 17 around this time in the game, and they came back and ended up winning. So there's no reason for Elmhurst to be down on themselves and be out of this game. They're going to keep playing until the very end.
That was a wide open look. Eli Sensenig missed it badly, and he knew it. He slapped himself after that, put his head down. You know, sometimes it's worse when you're wide open. Meaning there's no energy, there's no sense of urgency. You think about it too much, and Eli probably would have rather had 2 guys flying at him when he put that shot up than being wide open. Elmhurst is going to walk it up. That's Janko. Pass on the right side of Zapinski. Zapinski with the basketball back to Janko. Tying it up. Possession arrow in favor of Elmhurst. Nice job defensively by guess who? Alec Fruin. He's played very well on that end of the floor.
So this is exactly what Calvin wants to do against this smaller lineup from the Blue Jays. No Levon Thomas on the floor, no real true big out there right now. They're going to use their quickness to try and get off-ball movement and set up plays, but Calvin defending it really well.
Drews gets that one to roll over the front of the rim. Bryce Drews with 5. It's a 5-0 run now for Calvin, or for Elmhurst after Calvin took the 8-0 lead. They were up 30-22. Now it's 30-27. Spin inside, shot short, and the rebound pulled down by Zapinski. Jonathan Zapinski at 6'6", 215 pounds, is a presence inside. 3 in the air, rattled, would not go. Luke Morrison grabbed the rebound. I think Luke got poked in the eye.
Yeah, he stopped for a second. That Calvin side wanted a foul. Didn't look like it was one. We'll see if he's okay. He looks to be fine right now.
Work inside, and it's good work by Uchenna Egakeza. Uchenna's got 8.
He started off hot early. I want to see him take over this game once again, come back to how he was playing at the beginning. He gets 8 points, and he's going to need to be more important for this Calvin team.
Fruin has another rebound. Sar, how many rebounds does Alec Fruin have?
That's number 4 for Alec Fruin, and we'll see him continue to rack up. Sensenig also with 4, as well as Morrison for this Calvin side.
Rhodey looked like he was running. Looked like Rhodey was on the track team. No travel was called. They lost the basketball. Yep. Morrison and Fruin out top, and now it's Szymanski with the ball in his hand. This is Morrison looking for that first basket from the field. He gets double-teamed every time he touches the ball. Szymanski shot, and it's good. Well, you know what? They're going to draw defense on Morrison, and Calvin's doing a nice job of finding somebody else to shoot it. Szymanski hit the shot. It's a big one, and it puts his team up back 8 again. 35-27. 2:37 left to play in this opening half. There's a look at Szymanski. Thad has had an incredible opening half shooting the basketball. He's got 14 points, including 4 threes, right? They gave him a 3 on that. Check that, Sar, on the official score.
Yeah, that was a 3. So he got both feet behind the line. He's 4 threes, 4 of 5 from the field. 2 from the free throw line as well, and he's taking over for this Calvin team.
You know, Sar talked a little bit about it in our pregame. As you take a look at that Calvin bench, that they're almost like the Cinderella coming into tonight because they knocked off a top 25 team in St. John's, and they beat number 5 Wisconsin Platteville in the game that brought them here to Cleveland tonight on Friday. But Calvin historically has had a great basketball program. This is their 9th time in school history to the Sweet 16. They were national champions in 1992, national champions again in 2000. And all-time record in NCAA tournament history, they are 36-23. So they played nearly, well, tonight would be their 60th NCAA tournament game in the history of Calvin basketball. So they may be Cinderella tonight, but they're certainly not new to the dance.
Yeah, and this Elmhurst team, we talked about their experience. They have 6 players over the age of 23, and this is a team that made the tournament the last full college basketball season as well. So they've been in this spot before, and they know exactly what to expect in these big games.
Good work inside. Shot was left short. I think it was partially blocked, and on the rebound, we've got a foul. Fouls against Sensenig, Eli Sensenig. They call that on Eli, or they call that on Szymanski?
I think they changed it. I think they called it against Szymanski.
I thought I saw 5 fingers for 15. It was 4, so that foul's on Szymanski. So that's Thad's second. Take one off the book for Eli.
Jake has 21.
Thomas on the ear, 74% from the foul line, makes them both. This is Levon's first 2 points. He averages 12 on the season. Certainly has not been for lack of try, because they've gone inside to the big man a lot tonight. They double down on Levon as soon as he gets the basketball. Fruin with it out top. Warner's now looking for a teammate. Shot clock's inside 10. Szymanski with it. He's been red hot. Warner's kicks it out. Shot clock's at 4. Fruin, fadeaway shot inside the three-point line, missed it. And reaching up is Ocean Johnson for that rebound. Rhodey with the basketball, stolen. Everett Warners with a steal. Stop, pop, shot up, missed. Luke Morrison continues ice cold from the outside. Beautiful feed inside, look at that. Boy, great eyeballs. Dominic Janko with a wonderful pass to number 22, Wesley Hooker.
Yeah, that's way too easy. You can't leave someone wide open like that in the middle. It looked like Calvin got caught ball watching. That's what happens when Janko's been as hot as he's been today.
Morrison with a rebound, would love to get a hoop, will not drop, and he is frustrated. Elmhurst with a chance to draw even closer. That three would have put them down 1. They were down 8, coming out of a timeout. They're on a run. Calvin needs a basket. Calvin's been in control for most of the game, and they're going to call a blocking foul to the dismay of the Blue Jay faithful, but to the like of the Knights.
So what it looks like they're going to say here is that Hooker wasn't set that time. His feet were still sliding. So even though it looked like Szymanski comes and runs into him, he wasn't properly set, and that's why it's not a charge. That's why it's going to be a block.
So here's Szymanski back at the foul line, where he has been 2 for 2 on the night. Calvin with a sub in. Marcus Bolt is back in the game with 2 points. Szymanski has got 16 points. He has been everything for Calvin in this opening half. Working inside on the block. Shot up, won't go. And up high, skying for that rebound was Ketchy. Jordan Ketchy, new to the game from Kalamazoo. Timeout Calvin, 18 seconds left in the opening half. The Knights with a rugged 7-point lead. It's 38-31. Well, this, Sar, has been an outstanding basketball game, and you would expect nothing less in the round of Sweet 16.
Yeah, again, 2 teams who got here in 2 different ways, and they're battling it out just as we expected them to. Calvin, again, came in as the underdog the last 2 games. They're the same story here tonight, number 16 Elmhurst, but they have not backed down. They took the lead early and have been in control for most of this game. Elmhurst, don't count them out. They've battled back in many games before, so we know they're capable of it.
And Elmhurst is a very experienced basketball team, and what I mean by that, they have 6 players on the Blue Jays basketball team that are 23 years old or older. Now, Calvin's got grads that are starting too. They've got 4 of their 5 starters are graduate students. Seems to be the current trend in, well, our only reference is Division III college basketball because that's what we're around the most. But I know Case Western Reserve tonight in the second game, the 8 o'clock tip, they'll start 3 graduate transfers. 3 seconds to shoot, shots up, near the buzzer, missed, and that will wrap up the first half here from Horsburgh Gymnasium. We are at halftime. Both teams will walk off the floor to their respective locker rooms, and they are locked in a real good basketball battle. It's Calvin University 38, Elmhurst University 31.